The Young and the Restless, Leanna. Spoilers recap for Thursday, September 28, reveal that Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, will overhear the conclusion of Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, uncomfortable phone call at Crimson Lights. But she will reject his phony pity and wonder what he really wants to do. The Young and the Restless, Leanna, airs weekdays at 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. on CBS. It is likely that Billy will bring up the fact that he has recently had multiple encounters with Phyllis in the company of Tucker McCall, played by Trevor Street John, and suggests that she may be in a position where she can afford to provide him some assistance. Audra Charles, Zulika Silver, who works at the GCAC, will approach Tucker and suspect that his plan to take over Jabhat has hit a roadblock. Nonetheless, he will assert that there is nothing he cannot handle about the situation. An employee at Jabhat will send Jack Abbott, Peter Birdman, and Diane Jenkins Abbott, Susan Walters, updates from their financial team, which will red flag a transaction for a significant money transfer if necessary. Jack Abbott is played by Peter Bergman, while Diane Jenkins Abbott is played by Susan Walters. Jack will discover that the money originated from the account designated for research and development before being transferred to an obsolete laboratory account that had been dormant for many years. Jack will reveal that Billy was the one who authorized the payment when Diane questions him about it. When they get back to the cafe, Phyllis will act as if she knows nothing about Billy's suspicion that she is working with Tucker. As soon as Billy reads Jack's text inviting him to Jabhat immediately, he will make his way there without delay. In the Young and the Restless episode airing on Thursday, once Billy has arrived, Jack will question why he permitted the move. Jack will then point out that somebody else did it, while Billy will swear that he didn't. In spite of the fact that Billy will initially question whether or not Jack is calling him a liar, Jack will explain that somebody is attempting to make it appear as though Billy is stealing money from someone else. After hearing that, Jack is more motivated than ever to identify the culprit and stop them before they can attack again. Chance Chancellor, played by Connor Floyd, will run into Summer Newman, played by Allison Lanier, at Society and confess to her that he was hired as the head of police. Chance will receive congratulations and a hug from Summer, and then she will offer to treat him to a celebratory meal on the house. At Newman Enterprises, Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, will encourage Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, to speak with Victor Newman, Eric Braden, and get his own personal feel of how his father is doing. Nikki will say this in an effort to get Nick to follow her advice. Shortly after that, Nick will have a conversation with Victor concerning Victoria Newman's, Amelia Heinel, worries about Nick's physical and mental well-being. This is especially true when it comes to making Adam Newman, played by Mark Grossman, an assistant to Nate Hastings, played by Sean Dominic, which could end in a disastrous scenario in which the two of them join forces to fight Victor. After Nick has shared his concerns, Victor will extend an invitation to him to return to Newman Enterprises so that he may provide emotional support. Nick is going to give some thought to the possibility that Victor is behind all of this commotion in an effort to entice him to return to the family business. Nick will make allegations of emotional blackmail, and Victor will give the impression that he is insulted by these claims. As a result, Victor will end the meeting and send Nick away. After giving Phyllis a stern warning not to make assertions she is unable to back up, Tucker will inform her that the transferred money does not include the 20% aggravation fee, and then eject her from the premises. When Jack discovers that the funds have been transferred from the inactive account to another one, Billy will remark to Jack that this looks suspiciously like the work of the hacker Phyllis. After betting his life on the fact that Phyllis is collaborating with Tucker to go after them, Billy will have a sneaking suspicion that this is just the opening shot. Phyllis will verify that the issue with her insurance has been resolved while she is at the jazz lounge and will do so by phone. When Danny Romalotti, played by Michael Damian, discovers Phyllis at the bar, he will comment that it seems as though she has recently suffered the loss of her closest companion. Stay tuned to The Young and the Restless because, according to spoilers for that show, Danny will soon say something to Phyllis that will provide her some solace. If you want to stay on top of the latest Young and the Restless spoilers, updates, and news, CDL is the place to be, so be sure to check back frequently.